www.gab@exchange.com. We have Mr. Ray Chafin up here, who is the head of the MABLETON Moose Lodge, 1314 out here at 7894 White Road, out here in unincorporated Austell, Georgia. The MABLETON Moose Lodge has been a staple of our community for over 50 years. We want to thank CVS Pharmacy, the Serenity House, L&B Tax Service, Service Master Clean, some more minis, and K's Company Cupcakes for making this event possible. Everybody, please give them a round of applause.
All right.
So I hope everybody's having a good time out here today. We're going to bring in this special occasion. As you guys do know, the community of MABLETON will be turning 100 years old, not today, but tomorrow. Coincidentally, yesterday on the 17th, back in 1916, the city of MABLETON dissolved itself. And on tomorrow, on the 19th, 1912, the city was incorporated. It was only a city for 4 years. It's, we still call it MABLETON by the zip code 30168. So we're trying to do things to revive this area out here in South Cobb County. I was told that now thanks to the incorporation of Brookhaven, this is the largest unincorporated community that's all known by one name, one zip code. So we got a lot of things that we're sitting on, lots of great demographics out here. The community is 53% female. We have 46% white, 43% black, and the rest are Hispanic. So we're a very diverse community, a community that has its problems, but we're doing our thing to definitely bring back MABLETON. So this is going to be the first of many events. This is the South Cobb Lithia Springs Community Affairs. So we'll be passing the mic around later on and let everybody tell us what MABLETON means to them. You can have a chance to learn about what's going on in the community from both the commissioners and some of our local officials out here. To kick it off, I was waiting for the flag people. I don't know where they're at, but since we have the flag right here, and I got the American Legion, we have Mr. Tony Bennett from the American Legion, and he's going to lead us off in the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, how's everybody doing today?
Great.
I'm Junior Vice Commander over at the American Legion in MABLETON. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out, and I'd like to invite you all to come out and take a look at our place too as well. We do bingo up there just like we do here 4 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. But we just want to get our names out here just like the Moose Lodge does. A lot of people don't know about us and what we do, but just like the Moose Lodge, one of our favorite things to do is eat, and we do that very well. All right, without any hesitation, we'll go ahead and get started with our Pledge of Allegiance. Everybody face the flag, hands over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you. God bless America.
Amen.
Thank you, Mr. Bennett. Now we're going to have our songstress come on up here today. She's going to lead us off in song. So we got to set the patriotic mood, the good old US of A. So I want to have our national anthem.
All right.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripe and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, was so gallantly streaming. Oh, the rocket flash, the balls bursting in air, yea, proves through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home
tough act to follow right there.
Yes, it is.
So can you tell
Oh,
us your name
yeah.
again so that way everybody know who you are?
Yes, it is.
Valerie Broadway, thank you.
Thank you, Valerie, for that lovely song. I tell you,
That's right.
if you're not in the mood right now,
Yeah.
I don't know where else to take it. Well, this is a very joyous occasion. I am so glad to be out here. I want to first let everybody meet Miss Deborah Flanagan. She's right over here. This is the founder and the CEO of the Greater Business Exchange of Georgia. She started out in 2010 with the MABLETON Business Exchange, and she wants to grow this town. She wants to get this town revived one business at a time. With business networking, referrals.
Way to go, Deborah.
She wants to throw this recession out of Mableton.
All right.
And with Douglasville, Douglas County, she wants to throw it out of your area too. For our South Florida people in the Tri-Cities area, she wants to go on there too. She wants to go out the entire state. So everybody give Deborah Flanagan a round of applause.
All right, Deborah.
Then we have Mr. Ray Staples. Where is Ray at? He's over here hiding. This is the grand moose, the head moose of the Mableton Moose Lodge out here, the Grand Poobah. You know, he don't have the Flintstones hat with us today, so this is the guy that opened up his product when everybody else said no for us to do this event. Ray and his brothers told us we could have this out here, so everybody get the Mableton Moose Lodge.
All right. Yes.
We're gonna let them talk in a few minutes, but we'll go ahead and introduce our commissioners. We have Commissioners Henry Mitchell and Commissioners Kelly Robertson representing our Douglasville, so this is the South Side Lithia Springs Community Affairs. And we'll start with Commissioner Robertson first, who is now the new, they're both being bashful now. So they both, what's so ironic about it, we had a zoning change in Lithia Springs, but Mr. Mitchell used to be the commissioner, but now it's inside Mr. Robertson's hands. Now they're both trying to figure out who they're going to pass the torch to. So we'll start out with the current commissioner for Lithia Springs to tell us what's going on that side of the county line. And then afterwards, we'll have Mr. Mitchell to tell us what's going on in Douglas County. Thank you, Mr. Mitchell. Mr. Roberts.
It's always a good thing to have a partner like Henry Mitchell. So we were just trying to figure out how we were going to do this. Hello, everybody. How are y'all? Great. Great. My name is Kelly Robinson. I am the county commissioner for what's called Lithia Springs. And we just went through a redistricting. For some of you who may not know this, so Lithia Springs now runs all the way from the top of what's called Thornton Road all the way up here toward Paulding. The entire eastern side of Douglas County is now Lithia Springs, all the way down to the river.
All right.
So it's the entire eastern side, and so I represent that, about 33,000 people. And I'm excited. I just got reelected about 3 weeks ago. I'm excited about my second term as a county commissioner, but here's the thing. Right now, it's all about economics. It's about economics. What you're doing right here at this lodge, and I'm excited about what I'm hearing, is that the bills are due every 30 days. Lithia Springs in Douglas County specifically is the second most unemployed in the state. We're the 10th most foreclosed county, and we're 4th in the nation as it relates to personal bankruptcy. What does that mean? We need solutions because, again, the bills are due every 30 days. We've got 10,000 unemployed people. Just in Douglas County alone. Okay? So when you think about it right now, what we need are solutions that says, I can't wait for them to call me back from furlough. I can't wait for somebody to make a decision against the other 8 people that I'm competing for a job. All of you in here, whether you're a vendor or not, whether you're a participant or not, you all have a skill, a talent, or a gift that can be monetized. Okay? There's no excuses for us not being able to go out there and create value for our families, for ourselves, and so forth. But you've got to be willing to grow. You've got to be willing to compete. And so our job as elected officials is to create that atmosphere. Find organizations that are out there like this and support those things to help you become better at who you are. It's not enough for me to be a talking head and a bobblehead. I need to be able to get out there with you guys and show you where the resources are. So the biggest things, and Commissioner Mitchell's going to talk about some other things, but the biggest thing we've got to do right now is to help you find where the resources are.
Right.
There are money out there, and it's not all about debt. Don't worry about the bank. I teach at Georgia State University. I teach entrepreneurship, and I teach corporate strategy. I raise my students up and said, you will compete. You go find and have people invest in your company like everybody else. These kids, 18 months, $1 billion. Why can't you do the same thing? it's universal. It's knowledge. It's all about education. So we represent a new breed of elected officials. In other words, it's not about us, it's about you guys. All right? But we need to partner beyond just our own space. The only reason I'm here today is because I believe in regional participation. I believe in going across the river and saying, how can we work together? How can I help my colleagues over here in what's called Cobb County and stuff? So that's important to me. So with that being said, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about all of that. And I don't care, I want you to think about it. All of you guys got a vision. All of you got some idea. You say, what? I got this idea, but I don't know what to do about it. And I say that because everybody started there. I started there. I've got in about 3 weeks, we have one of the people that's on Shark Tank that's going to come to our church. All right? And we're going to be pitching. All right? And we've got some big money. We've got $25,000, $50,000, and $100,000. I'm saying you guys need to be aware of these things. Again, there, we're talking about money that's going to come into your company. You need to be aware. You need to raise your game. You've got to get to the next level. You've got to compete when you're competing against everybody else. So with that being said, again, I'm excited. My job is to stir the atmosphere up, to get you going. That's my job, but your job is you must sell yourself. So I thank you all for having me here, and if there's anything else we can do, I'm a great resource. Kelly Robinson, Douglas County Commissioner. Look me up. I have all types of things. I love to sit down, and it's all free. Well, I've been given a lot. I've been blessed, and I give it to you free. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, Commissioner. We definitely appreciate that. It is all about economics. That's what we need to hear right now, especially a professor of entrepreneurship. So we got lots of entrepreneurs and business owners out here, so I know you're about to be the center of attention right now with the free advice. Now we got Commissioner Mitchell, formerly known as City Councilman Mitchell. So he's now going to tell us what's going on with the county as a whole.
Wow, now that's a tough act to follow. Let's give it again for Commissioner Robinson once again. Great job.
Nice one.
And he has a valid point, though. It's about us now. It's about how we economically move the county and the cities and government forward and the businesses in which we deal with. Now, my job is, again, to just talk to you guys about what's happening in Douglas County. Once again, my name is Henry Mitchell III. I am District 1 Commissioner. Once upon a time, I serviced this district as part of my district. However, with the great leadership of Kelly Robinson, you're not going to miss a beat with him coming in and picking it all up. Now, keep in mind, my theory is this about as an elected official. Even though I represent District 1, but my concern is about Douglas County. So when we look at it as a whole, let's look at all of Douglas County. So when I cast a vote out to whatever street, road, or street sign, or sidewalks, or whatever may happen here in this particular county, guess what happens? It affects you at that point in time. So it doesn't matter if you're in District 1, 2, 3, or 4. The biggest concern is that you've got great leadership on the board as of today. I think my colleagues, we work well together. We don't always agree, but we work well together in trying to get things done and accomplished. So that's what's important. So look for those type of leaders as you go throughout your daily voting process when it comes to voting for those future leaders, that you get guys who can get things done, who can work together, who can compromise, but don't give up their integrity. So keep that in mind. What's going on in Douglas County? Well, I just thought I'd give you a couple of highlights of things that just recently happened. For those of you who get cable, but if you get DirecTV, you might miss out on this one. We just restructured, redid, recreated, reprogrammed DC 23, which is a place where you can go and find out what we're doing. That's the TV program. So tune in, find out what your commissioners are doing, what they're saying, what they voted for, what they voted against. So that way you can kind of see it, and we got a new look, and I want to invite you guys to be a part of that new look and witness this as we move forward from the cable TV's perspective. Also, we just recently did a groundbreaking for our seniors. For those of you who are seniors or up-and-coming seniors, as myself and others, we just recently broke ground a $500,000 grant that now will house